My experience with Capri's brother, also known as Kanan Smith-Jones or Kane Jones, part 2. If you have not watched part 1, go watch it, it's on my page. At my Snapchat, alexisd4480, it's in the caption of the video, for more proof of my story and more stuff Kane has done. So after that night of him forcing himself on me and everything, I was just like, he was drunk, you know, Kane's just drunk. He's not a bad person, he's just drunk. So that day, he's on the phone as soon as we wake up, on the phone to his friends, being like, I'm gonna crack Alice Rosenblum, I'm gonna crack Chloe Parker. He kept talking about, I'm gonna crack this, crack that, crack. I was like, damn! Like, you just got with me the night before, and you're trying to do the most with me. You're trying to have, and I didn't want to do that with him. Like, how are you trying to do that, and then after that, you're talking about cracking people right in front of me? That's very disrespectful. My B&B that I paid for, you're acting like this. And most of the day he kept begging for alcohol. He ended up going stealing it from a shop because he could not get it. Anyways, he invites this girl called Jane over and his childhood friend, and we all hang out, we go to the mall and stuff, and it's pretty chill. That was us when we went to the mall. Also, the previous night he kept putting himself on me. That's him lying in between my thighs. Another angle of it, him putting his long ass tongue on me. Anyways, after the mall we end up going back to my B&B, just me and Kane, and then we go to sleep. When we go to sleep, I put pillows in between us because I did not want the previous night to happen again. But luckily he wasn't as drunk when we got back, so I wasn't too scared, because it's the way he acts when he's drunk is the worst. Like, he tweets real bad and he's very forceful. He cannot take no for an answer. Anyways, the next day is pretty much the same. On call to his friends a lot of the time, not really talking to me too much. He's just on the phone to his friends, which I found really disrespectful, and he'd just been saying rude stuff. Like, he was saying stuff about Sharkhead, saying, oh, she's so chopped, this, that, which I found really rude. So I'm going to talk about someone, but he's also texting her as well and calling her as well. Like, how are you talking the most about them? But, like, make it make sense. Anyways, so, yeah, later on that day, we invite the Jane over and his childhood friend again. And then he's like, oh, I need alcohol. And then we end up inviting, he ends up inviting 2 of his friends over that I never met before. And then we get talking and stuff, and then I ended up kissing one of his friends, which I think he found out and he got very aggravated by it. I think that's because he painted me as someone who has a big crush on him. He's obsessed with him, which I'm not. I didn't have a crush on him, especially after the first night. I was really put off and I was scared of him. I'm scared to be around him alone when he's really drunk, because he acts like an animal, a beast, you could say. Anyways, after that, Kane wants us to go to a party, so we go to that party. Me and Jane chill together the whole time, and his friends are there as well, and he's begging Jane for a kiss. Like, he's like, can we kiss? He cannot take no for an answer. He made her very, very uncomfortable. Jane told me this herself as well. Like, she can back me up on this. Like, she was very much disturbed by Kane's behavior, and she thinks he has a problem with alcohol too. Like, everyone around him can see it. Anyways, the next morning he goes to LA, and he goes to LA in the evening, but he gets picked up in the morning. And then after I don't hear from him again when he goes to LA, and he spreads a rumor that apparently at the party I went to, the party I went to that night, he says that I did some freaky stuff with 3 dudes at once, and that's almost impossible. I don't know why he made a rumor like that. I tried to confront him, but he left me on delivered. That's me texting Capri about it, and he's like I said, I have nothing to do with his decisions. The stuff I scribbled out is stuff that's personal about Capri. That's me also confronting Kane about it, and he kept ignoring me. Anyways, this is getting long, so come back for part 3, and there's a lot more evidence in that part. So that's when the real tea starts. Bye.